Hello, welcome back to Farmer Boy. Today we are on chapter 19, so please open your workbook to start with to page 46. We'll do some preliminary work and then we will read and talk about the definitions and then you can read the story. And then we'll do questions, so make sure you stay tuned. Let's start at the top of page 46. We start with the reading notes section, including scythe. Looks kind of funny. A scythe is a farm tool with a long curved blade used for mowing or reaping. We talked about how different people have made different things over time to help improve inventions that are made, including the reaper. So the scythe was used to gather up the grain before that. Okay. The next one is Timothy. That's a name, isn't it? But it's also a type of grass cultivated or grown for use as hay. So they would feed it to the animals, Timothy. Then we have whetstone, W-H-E-T. Look at that, whetstone. It's a hard stone used to sharpen tools. So it's a tool sharpener, knife sharpener. The last one, bombazine. It's a dressy fabric made of silk and cotton. So it's a fabric that people would use to make clothes out of and other fancy things. All right, guys, get ready to write. Look down at the vocabulary section. It says, the plumed Timothy fell in great swaths. And I think I wrote the wrong word. So let's fix that. There we go. The plumed Timothy fell in great swaths. If you think about it, if you had Timothy or grass or hay, and you are cutting it like this, it would just kind of fall, right? Well, it means here feathery, like a feather. Feathery. So the feathery Timothy fell in great swaths. It was kind of like feathers falling down. Remember, if you get behind and I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video and you can catch up. Number 2, and the plumed Timothy fell in great swaths. Oh, it's the same sentence. Swaths are sections or rows. Write that in, please. Sections, rows. Swaths are sections or rows, different sections in the garden where it was growing. Next one, whetted. Now the men whetted their scythes. So if a whetstone is a hard stone used to sharpen tools, if they whetted them, their tools, what do you think they were doing? They were sharpening them. So if they whetted them, they sharpened them. Write this in, please. Make sure you're spelling right. Sharpened. Number 4, everything must be saved, nothing wasted of all the summer's bounty. Bounty. When I first hear bounty, I think of paper towels. Do you? Well, bounty means a generous amount, extra, blessings. So we're going to write generous amount. If they had a lot of food, a lot of crops grown, they had a bounty of food, that would be a generous amount, a lot of it. And number 5, Father and Royal could bind oats as fast as the reapers cut them. The reapers. The reapers were the crop harvesters. Crop harvesters. A harvester is someone who harvests. If you live on a farm, and you have a harvester machine, it actually gets the crops for you. But they didn't really at the time. They needed people, so they would hire people to get the food from the fields, the crop harvesters. All right, once you have those 5 definitions written in, it's important to write them in. You need them for your quiz. Once you have those definitions, it's important to write them in, because you'll need them for your quiz. Once you have those, I want you to stop the video. I want you to read chapter 19 in Farmer Boy. You may choose to read it on your own if mom says to, or if you look it up on YouTube or on Audible or some other source, or if mom reads it to you, it's fine, but you need to follow along in your book. And then I want you to turn the video back on and we will talk about it. Make sure you turn it back on because I'll know because you won't have the right things filled in. See you in a few minutes. Alrighty guys, let's talk about what you read. Let's look at the comprehension questions. Explain what mother's dinner horn means when it blows mid-morning. When it blows in the middle of the morning, what does that mean? Because they wouldn't need it in the middle of the morning. It's not lunchtime, right? What was the message there? Did you say it was something about the eggnog? Yep. Mother blows her dinner horn mid-morning to let the workers know that the eggnog is ready. Do you think they were excited about that? They may have been. Please look at number 2. When the heavy pail of eggnog threatens to spill, how does Almanzo solve the problem? And then what is his reasoning? Okay, so what does he do to solve this problem? Think about it for a second. He decides that he needs to do what? Drink some of it, right? Then the pails won't be so full. So that takes care of the problem, he thought, right? And what is his reasoning, or why does he think that? Well, he reasons that spilling it would be wasteful. And mother says waste is a sin. Mom says that being wasteful is sinful. So we don't want to waste it, so he may as well drink it right now. I can see some of you all doing that too. You would want to help to keep it from spilling, I bet. All right. Number 3, give reasons why Almanzo likes summer haying time. I would like you to write down 2 things. So in the summer, he likes haying time. Let's write down some reasons. So he likes, this is question 3. Make sure you're writing it down. This is how I know if you're watching or not. He likes the variety of the work. Variety means all the different sorts of things that you can do. Sometimes you do one thing, sometimes you do another. He likes the variety of the work. What else does he like? He likes the long days. There's a lot of work to do, but he likes it. And then, what did we just talk about with him? What did he like? The eggnog. I want you to write at least 2 of these things down on question 3. When I look back at here in your books, and I look at lesson 19 on page 46, I'll know if you're watching the videos or not, because I'll look at question 3 and see. So make sure you have that written in. And number 4, what's the difference between sheaves and shocks, and why do the oats have to be shocked before dark? Well, let's remember, sheaves are tied bundles of grain, while shocks are stacks of sheaves formed for the purpose of drying the grain. So the sheaves are bundled, and then the shocks are all the way up. Why do the oats have to be shocked before dark? The oats would ruin if they lay in the dew in the ground overnight, because when they wake up in the morning and there's dew on the ground, it would destroy them. So they have to make sure to take care of them during the day so that they don't have to worry about it getting messed up. All right, everybody. So that was chapter 19 in Farmer Boy. Make sure you have the proper things filled in, and I will see you next time.